Early life and youth, 1899–1918. Family background: Capone's parents, Gabriel and Teresina Capone, were Italian immigrants from Naples who settled in New York. He was one of 9 children. Education and work: he dropped out of school after the 6th grade after hitting a teacher. He subsequently took on various small jobs. First gangs: as a teenager he joined the James Street Boy Gang and later the notorious 5 Points Gang. Scarface: his most famous nickname is Scarface. He received the wound while working as a bouncer at a club owned by gangster Frankie Yale. After insulting a woman, her brother attacked Capone with a knife, leaving 3 distinctive scars on his left cheek, which he always tried to conceal. Moved to Chicago and rise to power 1919–1925. Moved to Chicago. In 1919, Capone moved to Chicago at the invitation of his mentor, Johnny Torrio, who was a major figure in organized crime there. The Prohibition era: the enactment of Prohibition, the ban on alcohol in 1920, became the main source of Capone's fortune. He and Torrio quickly built a lucrative business in illegal liquor manufacturing, smuggling and sale, bootlegging. Torrio's successor: in 1925, after Johnny Torrio was severely wounded in an assassination attempt, he retired from the criminal business. Al Capone took over the operation at the age of 26 and became Chicago's most powerful gangster. Peak power in the empire, 1925–1929. Scope of business: Capone's criminal empire included illegal alcohol, gambling dens, brothels, and racketeering. His daily profits amounted to hundreds of thousands of dollars. Violence and gang wars: he used extreme violence to eliminate his rivals, particularly the North Side Gang led by Bugs Moran. Political influence: Capone maintained his protection from arrest for a long time by bribing Chicago police officers and politicians. Crimes: dozens of murders were carried out on his orders. Crime soared in Chicago during this period, but Capone was careful to avoid being directly linked to any killings. The St. Valentine's Day Massacre, 1929. Historic crime on February 14, 1929, Capone's men, disguised as police officers, executed 7 members of Bugs Moran's gang in a garage. Public outcry: this brutal massacre made headlines across America and solidified Capone's image as the public enemy No. 1. The event forced federal authorities to focus on him. Downfall and imprisonment, 1931–1939. Tax evasion: although the police could not convict Capone for murder or bootlegging, federal agents led by Elliot Ness and his untouchables investigated his finances. It was proven that Capone had failed to pay taxes on the income from his illegal businesses. Sentence: in 1931, Al Capone was sentenced to 11 years in prison for income tax evasion. Imprisonment: he was initially sent to Atlanta Penitentiary, where he tried to maintain privileges. In 1934, he was transferred to the notorious Alcatraz prison, where he was treated like any other prisoner, losing his special status. Deteriorating health and final years, 1940–1947. Illness: while in Alcatraz, Capone's health rapidly declined. He suffered from tertiary syphilis, which had caused severe damage to his brain, neurosyphilis. Release: in 1939, due to his deteriorating health, he was released on parole. Mental state: by the time of his release, syphilis had left him with the mental capacity of a 12-year-old child, and he had completely lost his former influence. Death: Al Capone died at his home in Palm Island, Florida on January 25, 1947, following a cardiac arrest after suffering a stroke.